Yo, good morning, and good morning, champions. My name is Marquise Money Mike Williams. I'm a founding member and executive senior director, and I would like to welcome each and every one of you to Saturday morning freedom training. Man, it is gloomy, it is rainy, it is cold outside, but there's always something to be thankful for because it's not snowing. So today I want to share with you something very, 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 very important, you guys. It's something that will transform and be a major turning point in your business if you truly grasp the concept. All right. If you truly grasp the concept, I actually right during the countdown, I was looking at something and it totally just switched so much in my mind and it helped me just kind of pull everything together. But we're going to go through this information. I'm going to find a way to fit it in. Uh, for those of you who don't know me, as I said, I'm a founding member of this company, and man, I'm just excited about life. Let me get my head in the proper perspective down in the corner, and always remember the difference between amateurs and professionals is training. That's why we show up week in and week out because we want to learn the skill sets to become better at being a James G Direct marketing brand ambassador, being a better person, being a better friend, being a better spouse, being better in all aspects of our lives, because how you do anything is how you do everything. All right. So we want to help you be successful in all areas of your life. But when it comes to this business, the foundation is all we do is expose, right? All we do is expose. When you get sometimes you have to fool yourself psychologically. And what I mean by that is we're a sales organization. We're a sales force, right? That's what we do. But because we've been conditioned growing up to think sales is a bad thing, it may cause a roadblock. But when you realize that the essence of sales is just exposing and promoting and allowing somebody to make the decision on their own, then you're able to it's a psychological hack. You mean I don't have to convince them? Because most people think that sales is convincing. No, you don't have to convince them. You expose them. You put that in front of their face and allow them to make the decision. Hey, here's some chicken. Are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm going to take some of this chicken. Nah, I just ate. I'm good. That's all right. But I exposed you to the chicken. All right. So we have to get good. We have to be the best. We have to become phenomenal at promoting and exposing people to what we have to offer, because there's nothing great about being the best kept secret, because the best kept secret isn't going to generate any sales, which isn't going to generate any income, which means you're not getting what you got started in the business to obtain. So our launch strategy, I'm going to fly through this today because it's simple. It's on every single training, on every single video in the presentation. Success with JMG is simple as 1, 2, 3. We wanted to keep it elementary, you guys. I mean, you want to make one decision that you want something more out of life, but more importantly, you're willing to do the work that it takes to get it. You want to gather two customers, preferably My Credit is Better customers. As a marketing brand ambassador, you're already customer number one. So you have half of this launch strategy knocked out if you make that decision right when you get started. All right. So we're going to gather a second My Credit is Better customer, and then you want to partner with 3 people and teach them how to do the same thing, make a decision, and get qualified. Now, these 3 people, you want these 3 people to be like-minded. They want to be people who are outgoing, people who want something more out of life, but more importantly, they're able to follow directions. This business is simple. Anybody can do it. It doesn't matter if you're from Yale or from jail. It doesn't matter if you're young or you're wise. It's simple because everybody's already doing it. That's what you have to realize in your head. That's another hack you have to give yourself. Everybody's already doing our business. They're just not getting paid. So when you're talking to people, we're just looking for people who want to get paid to do what they're already doing anyway. Hey, man, you're breathing. Do you want to get paid to do it? Nah, man. All right, cool. I'm dying. You know, you gotta understand that you can't allow people to get the best of you just because they don't want to get paid and be on the receiving end of the great information. So if you got any questions while we're going over training, please ask. Please ask. Please ask. I always tell people, if you're not getting the results that you want, then you should have some questions. You should have some questions. So today's training is about consistency, the power of consistency. And the reason it's the power of consistency because a lot of people don't realize that the key to success in anything is consistency. Because when you stop, you start over. There's no way to build the right momentum that you want if you're always starting over. So even if you're consistent at a snail's pace, that's still consistent. Be consistent at a snail's pace until you are comfortable or not comfortable, because success is outside of your comfort zone. But go at a snail's pace until you make the decision to increase the pace. But whatever pace that you're at, always make the decision to be consistent. So a lot of times we talk about different things in life or in training. People don't really understand what it is. They heard it before. They understand the concept of what it's supposed to be, but I wanna break it down so that you guys truly understand exactly what it is. So what is consistency? It's the ability to replicate a process or activity with the same level or quality over and over again. So when we say success with JMG is simple as 1, 2, 3, we want you to be able to make a decision that you want something more out of life, but more importantly, you're willing to do the work that it takes to get it. We want you to gather 2 customers, and then we want you to connect with 3 people and teach them to do the same thing. But in order to do that, you have to plant seeds and consistently plant seeds. We want you to gather 10 customers and get 2 on your way to 10. To do that, you have to consistently plant seeds. What do we call that? Exposing. What do we call that? Promoting. Talk to people, show the plan. Talk to people, show the plan. That's what we do consistently. How do you show the plan? You got the Simple Wealth Blueprint we do every Tuesday and Thursday. We have the replay.simplewealthblueprint.com. Some of you are getting good at going ahead and doing one-on-ones yourself. Some of you do 2-on-1s with your sponsor and your upline. There's many tools and many ways to show the plan. As well as talking to people. How do you talk to people? You open your mouth and say something to them. You send a text message. You send a social media message. You post ads or post memes on your social media, talking to them indirectly. But the key is to consistently talk to people. Consistently promote. Consistently expose. Fall in love with the process and divorce the results. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. Fall in love with the process and divorce the results. So many times, just like working out, you go to the gym for a week consistently and you're in your feelings because you haven't lost 20 pounds. So you say, oh, forget it. It doesn't work. I'm going to stop doing it. You're in your head. You're in your feelings. Not realizing that just like planting a seed, the roots have to grow. You plant a seed and you're watering that thing every day, and you're wondering, man, why don't I see the fruits of my labor? Why don't I see anything growing? Why haven't I seen the evidence poke above the surface? It's because the roots are developing. So as you're promoting, as you're exposing, as you're posting, as you're talking to people, as you're showing the plan, you're developing your skill set. You're developing your work ethic. You're developing your tenacity. You're developing the things that you need to endure being a leader in this business. Your roots are growing. So you have to make sure that you stop hearing and make sure that you're listening. Because it's easy to get on training every week and hear what I'm saying. But if you aren't actively listening, somebody's watching TV right now and got me in the background. Somebody's washing clothes, ironing, they're doing something else, and they're not actively listening. And if the average person only retains 7 to 10% of what they hear and see when they're actively listening, then if you're not actively listening, then you're not really getting anything. You must learn to master the income producing activities that lead to results, because the only thing that matters are results. So what's a commitment? Well, commitment is staying loyal to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it has left you. Staying loyal is to do what you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it in has left you. So a lot of people, when they get started, they're like, yo, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm going to be on every call, every training. I'm going to talk to my sponsor, my upline every day. But then life starts setting in. Their TV show starts, the season comes back on for their TV show. It gets sunny outside. And you start getting distracted. And see, that's the thing that the devil wants to do. The devil wants to do two things. He wants to keep you from believing that it's possible for you. That's right, Dre. There's no such thing as multitasking. The devil wants you to believe that it's not possible for you, that the success and the wealth is not stored up for you, that you can't get 3 people, that you can't build a team, that you can't become successful. Me either, coach. Me either. But the devil wants to throw you off track and make you think you don't believe. And then he wants you to just move you off course a little bit. He wants to distract you so that you leave the house 5 minutes late, which means you get to the grocery store 5 minutes late, which means you miss that lady who was looking and praying for an opportunity that you were supposed to be in the line with at the same time to say, hey, baby girl, do you keep your options open to ways to make extra money? And that's the lady that was going to blow your business up and be the next Paul Jones. But you were just 5 minutes late. See, the devil doesn't have to do catastrophic and crazy things in your life. He just got to get you off course a little bit. Just plant the seed. See, the Bible says a mustard seed of faith can move mountains. But see, a mustard seed of doubt can also dig you a hole and cause you to be stagnant in fear. All right, so daily profitable activities, right? What do I do on a daily basis? I want it, I'm making the decision, but I don't know what to do. Let me tell you, daily profitable activities, the very number one thing you want to do every single day. When you wake up in the morning, you obviously got to go to work, you got to do the things, you got to handle business and your family, things like that. But your goal for your JMG Direct business every single day is to show the plan. It doesn't matter how you show the plan. You could get them on the Simple Wealth Blueprint. You can take them to replay.simplewealthblueprint.com. You can use whatever tool that you want to do as long as you're getting people in front of the business. I personally believe you can't show it right to the wrong person and you can't show it wrong to the right person. It's a numbers game. The law of large numbers says if you talk to enough people, then somebody will join. I don't care if you're selling pink bunny slippers. If you talk to enough people about pink bunny slippers, somebody's going to join. So if you understand that and you're not where you want to be, then understand the next goal is to say, okay, let me increase my numbers. Let me talk to more people. But if you don't have anybody to talk to or show the plan to, then you want to start setting some appointments. I met this sister. I met this brother at Waffle House. Let me give him a call and set up an appointment to show the plan to him. Because that's what you want to be doing, setting appointments. I wasn't 5 minutes late. I got to the grocery store on line. I was in line with the lady and I talked to her and said, do you keep your options open for other ways to make extra money? I need to call her to set an appointment with her to show the plan. See, one of the mistakes that I made early on in my career, I had the prospecting down. I talked to anybody. I talked to Jesus if he was here. But all those numbers were just sitting in my notebook and I never called him. I never set the appointments, so I never showed the plan. I had to get better at setting appointments. And it started with consistency and discipline and making that decision. But if you have nobody to show the plan to, and if you don't have anybody to set appointments with to show the plan to anybody, then your next objective, your next priority is to talk to people, to set appointments with, to show the plan to. All right? Every single day, these are the 3 priorities that you're going through. There's a variety of different ways to talk to people: social media, text message, talking to people on the phone. Understand, all no means is not now. But when they say not now, that doesn't mean just call them back next week or next month. You have to cycle around. Go talk to some more people. Go plant some more seeds. Go get some other people in and cycle back around to them. It always is a lot better when you cycle back around to them and you have more success. You're in a better position than where you were when you talked to them the first time. How many people you got on your team? Oh, nobody. But you could be the first one. We can make some great things happen. Oh, no, it's not for me. All right, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Next week, hey, you ready to get into business? How many people you got on your team now? Still nobody. Why do I want to join your team now? Why is anything different? Now, I'm a believer that either people's window is open or it's not. So when I say no means not now, their window just isn't open. It's not the right time in their life, right? But if you keep talking to them, you start badgering them. And now the no becomes, because I don't want to talk to you. Now the no becomes, you're ambushing my schedule and you're not respecting that I'm trying to focus on this over here. I got this going on and all you can talk to me about is your business. So don't be a bugaboo when you're circling back around to people. Be genuine in your conversation. Bring the business back up, as it fits in the conversation. And you'll find people a lot more receptive. All right. And then daily profitable activities, marketing your site daily to gather customers. All right. We got to start talking about being a marketing brand ambassador. Being a marketing brand ambassador means being a ambassador of the brand. Being an ambassador of the brand means being a representation of the brand. That means when people look at you, then they see the brand. We see boxers come out. They got brands tattooed, or not tattooed, but whatever, henna on their back. They wear certain shorts. They represent a brand. They utilize certain things. You see, athletes and teams, they have, all Nike jerseys or all Adidas jerseys. They're representatives of the brand. What are you doing to represent the brand? Are you taking photos in Show Me Love hoodies? Are you taking photos in Black owned shirts? Are you talking about how my credit is better has improved your credit? What are you doing to be a brand ambassador? Are you putting posts up about your site and the different products that we offer? Well, Marquise, I don't do social media. All right, that's cool. You have 2 options. Utilize other avenues, which may take a little bit longer because we're not using the internet, or learn to do social media because it is the wave of the future. It's where the future is going. So just because you don't do it doesn't mean that that's not going to be a major gateway that will increase your success. All right. So JMG Direct pays us to do 2 things. So if you want to be successful, you must master these 2 things that we get paid to do: gather customers and teach others to do the same thing, gather representatives. Now, Somebody just texted me and said, "Oh, you forgot the product of the month." I understand. I did the product of the month the last 4 weeks. It's still my credit is better. It's still changing people's lives. I've taught you the last 3 weeks the importance of credit. My bad, I forgot it this week, but I will tell you that people are more in need of credit care now than ever before. And sometimes I made this mistake. I get around circles where people's credit is already good. And it started making me think that there's not a need. But two things I want you to understand. If you're around a circle of people whose credit is already good, that means they understand the importance of good credit. So they make great marketing brand ambassadors. It doesn't have to be my credit is better that made their credit better. No. But we understand the need for everybody else to have good credit, and we have a tool, we have a solution that we can offer the masses. And it doesn't have to be the solution. We just need a small piece of the pie, and the company's going to grow. All of our revenue is going to grow. People's lives are going to be changed forever. That's another thing I want you to understand. We don't have to be the company. A lot of people want to compare us to Amazon or think, oh, you're not Lexington Law, or you're not freecreditreport.com. No, we don't want to be those companies. I mean, it'd be nice to get that big, but even if we get a fraction of their size, dude, your residuals will be so huge. Your life for generations to come will be changed. That's the power of the James G. Direct opportunity. So when we understand that there's a need, we have to get out there and we got to sound the alarm and spread the word about the solution. So more about daily profitable activities. Post consistently. All right? Make it a part of your routine. When you make it a part of your routine, it doesn't become a burden. It doesn't become something that you have to do. It's just something that you're excited about doing. You start thinking, your creative juices start flowing. You know, what meme can I post today? How can I post, about the hoodie today? How can I post about any of the other products, Luster Shine today? You don't even gotta go wash your own car. You don't have to demonstrate Luster Shine for you to post about it. You could be a car enthusiast. You could go out and post antique cars that you get off an antique car site and say things like, keep your car fine with Luster Shine. We could keep an antique clean. I mean, there's so many things you can do. You don't have to limit yourself to just going out and demonstrating it. Start getting out there on YouTube. Start getting out there on Facebook. Look at what other people do to market their products, their business, not just in the home business industry, but Walmart, Target. Look at how other people are marketing. And that will give you some great ideas on how you could begin marketing our products and services. See, we're moving to a digital world. One of the greatest things you have to do is pay attention. You notice they're moving away from paper money. They're saying, hey, we don't have change. We're not going to give you change. You got to have exact change. Basically, use a credit card. Cryptocurrency is kind of down right now, but it's still going to be a big part. The blockchain is going to be a major part of the future. So many things are moving towards digital. If you want to build your future lifestyle, then you have to be involved and connected to where the future is going. During the presentation, I talk about you can't talk about making big money playing in a small pond. So the promoter industry is a $58 billion industry. It's a big ocean. But so is the digital world that we're moving into, that we're in right now today. So if you still have a flip phone, that's great. More power to you and your flip phone. But you need to flip that around and get in tune and get connected and ready for the future if you truly want to reach the level of success that you desire. So the third thing I want to talk about today, lead by example. If this business is burdensome for you, then you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. You should be having fun. We're building our future. We're building things for our babies and our grandbabies. We're putting things in place that may have never been put in place. We're doing things that people only dream about doing. The houses, the cars, the vacations, those are all great. But it's really about the legacy that you're going to leave behind. It's really about putting something in place so that the future generations don't have to work as hard as you did. Now, don't get me wrong, we're going to have some fun too. Whatever car, whatever house, whatever vacation, whatever investments you want to do, we're going to enjoy them now. But I want you to understand that leading by example is so much bigger than you may realize. Because not only as you build a team are there representatives looking at you, other marketing brand ambassadors looking at you. Okay, he's telling me to talk to 3 people. Is he talking to people? He's telling me to post. Is he posting? She wants me to talk about the product. Is she talking about the product? But you also have to realize that we are breaking generational curses just by being involved in a home-based business. For generations, even now, so many people are taught, hey, go to school, get good grades so that you can get a good job working for somebody else. And I'm not knocking a job, but it's not going to lead you to truly creating wealth. So you stepping out of your comfort zone, you stepping out of the norm, you stepping out of the average, somebody's looking at you and they're saying, wow, daddy's doing something different. Mommy's doing something different. Nana's doing something different. Pop's doing something different. And that seed is forever planted that something different is a possibility. So you have to lead by example and understand that you are the catalyst, you are the pioneer of something that's going to change your life forever. We're looking for people who are ready to pioneer change. We're looking for people who are the first step in the launch strategy. They say, I want something more out of life, but more importantly, I'm willing to do the work that it takes to get it. Being willing to do the work that it takes to get it means getting your butt on board with the changes that the world is moving in. There was a guy, I forgot the brother's name. It's a phrase that you might have heard, but the bottom line at the end of the day is you need to lead, follow, or get the hell up out the way. That's the foundation of it, in putting it in a nutshell. One thing Mr. Jones always says is a great opportunity, like JMG Direct, in the hands of the wrong leader will make it seem like the opportunity does not work. Will make it seem like the opportunity does not work. That's crazy right there. So we got the Simple Wealth Blueprint. We got it coming this Tuesday. Now, there's a lot of real estate between now and this Tuesday. What are you going to be doing Saturday? What are you going to be doing Sunday? What are you going to be doing Monday? Because last week, I gave you the breakdown of what each day should look like. So if you missed that or you don't remember, go jump back on that training and understand what a Saturday looks like. Understand what a Sunday looks like. Understand what a Monday looks like. And in a nutshell, I'll tell you, it doesn't mean, okay, go relax the weekend and then on Monday and Tuesday start calling people saying, hey, you need to be on this presentation. No, if you start if you start planting seeds now and you start setting appointments now, you'll fill up your week with people to show the plan to. And that's what it's all about. You want your week filled up with people to show the plan to. And then the Paul D. Jones Show. I sent it out to my team, and I'm going to say this on training. If you ever had a question if you ever worried or if you ever had a concern or didn't know how to talk to people that you don't know, how to introduce yourself, how to break the ice, the last Paul D. Jones show from this past Tuesday, he gave the Simple Wealth Blueprint. He broke it down. So if you didn't catch that show, there you go. Appreciate the knowledge, Dre. If you didn't catch that show, I I I think everybody should go listen to that show again anyway, because Mr. Jones broke down an introduction. Doesn't matter if you're talking to somebody you know, somebody you're cool with, somebody you don't know, somebody on social media. He broke it all down. And if our main objective is to connect with people and talk to people, then we have to learn and master the introduction. And Mr. Jones laid that blueprint. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. I didn't see any questions. We all know the links: replay.simplewealthblueprint.com, memoryjogger.simplewealthblueprint.com. They're there for you. But your call to action this week: I want everybody to make a commitment to post daily. As a matter of fact, I'm going to challenge each and every one of you that I see on this training right now to post something today about your business. It could be something small, it could be something large. You could post your link and just tell people, hey, I just started a business and I want you to check it out. But every single person I see in the comment section, by 5 p.m. tonight, I'm going to go on your social media. And if I don't see something posted about your James E. Direct business, I'm telling on you. I'm telling your sponsor or your upline. I'm a tell. But I challenge each and every one of you. Post something today and then make it a habit to post every single day. Get a time in your head. I'm going to post at 5 o'clock every day. If you're going to do 2 a days, I'm going to post at 9 in the morning and I'm going to post at 5 at night. Get a routine so it's not something that you're just fitting in. Set a goal for this week and then stick to it. How many people do you want to talk to? How many appointments do you want to set? How many customers do you want to gather? How many people do you want to sign up? Set your goal, because you cannot hit a target if you don't have one. Let's end the month strong by consistently marketing and promoting to expose people to your business. My favorite saying is 2 people a day brings freedom my way. Always remember, you're the best investment that you got. And you were born to win. So play to win right now, because you are already a champion. I got your back. I'll be looking for your posts on social media. Peace.